Hey everybody, welcome back to Sentimental Gaming. I'm Sentimental, and today we got something really special for you. Welcome to episode 1 of Hollow Knight. This is going to be a let's play slash kind of walkthrough, which I'll explain later. But Hollow Knight is a side-scrolling 2D action-adventure type game with some dark undertones. Really good art style, and I gotta tell you guys, I absolutely love that gorgeous piano soundtrack you can hear in the background. I'm gonna get started pretty quick. We're gonna load up our save. I'm gonna go as far as I can, hoping to not make this episode too awful long and get you guys as much information and gameplay as possible. So I will see you guys on the other side of this cutscene. Alright guys, we're off. Alright, so like I said, I am going to try to get as far as I can today without making this video too awful long. We should be able to get past at least the first boss, hopefully the first mini-boss, but we'll find out. Anyway, first bit of information that I can give you guys. I mean, these first few enemies aren't very hard, but I know right at the beginning it really messed with me a lot. This just explains how your heal works and how soul works in this body, or in this game. But yeah, the physics and the way your attack has a time frame between slashes you can't go past really messed with me right when I first started playing, so remember that. And also remember you can attack to the side, you can attack up. If you're in the ground, you can attack down. Well, at least it gives me an opportunity to show you guys how to heal. Just like that. That's all it takes. Go up here and get this thing. Careful, there's a stalactite that'll hit you right there if you stop. Bring him down here. There we go. Like I said, both sides, up, down, all that stuff you can attack, which makes it a little easier if you know that. That gives us 2 extra hearts, or skulls, little bug skulls. Oh, I totally forgot this section. Right there, there's also another little extra coin. You gotta stop before you go out on that. And you can just fall right over to the left to it. That's my fault. That's okay. I should have plenty of coins to get our first charm. This just tells us a little bit more about the land we're going into, Hallownest. And we get to open this lovely door. He knocks really loud. And here we go. We're in our first town. Well, really the only town. At least that I've seen so far. I am going to talk to this Elderbug real quick. I will say one thing. This is a great vacation place in the summer. He tells us a little bit about the caverns that we're going to go in underneath the well. Tells us a little bit more about it. He's also going to tell me about this bench to my right. Which, if you die, that's where you will respawn. Whichever bench you last rested at. This is the cartographer's house, but it's not open yet. You can also go over the well in that way, but you need a key. We're going to go straight down the well. Try to get our first boss knocked out. I'm going to start off on the left. This guy's going to charge. Takes 3 hits. All you got to do is time him and be close enough to where you can keep knocking him back. You'll be fine. Now these white ones don't actually take knockback. These ones do. But both of them only take 2 hits. We're going to go straight down. Hopefully I won't hit anything. Yep, we're good. We're going to go say hi to the cartographer. He's going to give us our map for the low, low price of 30 coins. Yes, I will. Now, he's also going to tell us that his wife just opened the shop up in town, which we could go back to, but the one that we really care about, the charm that we really care about, costs 220 coins, and we don't have that yet. So we're going to keep going. I'm going to let out this little worm buddy over here on my left. It's pretty easy, just got to be a little careful. These guys jump. You can go underneath them and then attack again. But be careful of the terrain around you. This you cannot attack. At least not yet. Just be careful as you jump over. Now this guy, the key to this next enemy, which you can barely see him right there, is every time I hit him, he's going to let out a little wasp. I want to make sure his dead body lands in this acid so I don't have to deal with any more. Try to kill him before. There we go. Just like that. Because if you kill him and his body lands on hard ground, he'll spawn 2 other little wasps, which are kind of just a pain to hit. Let this little guy go home to your grandpa. I'll see you in a minute. And then it's just jumping back across. Back across this. And just in case you're wondering, you cannot reach that one. At least I don't believe you can yet. I will try it. One more time. Yeah, I don't think you can. Might not have been a perfect jump, but I've tried over and over again. I don't believe you can get that yet. Now, careful of the stalactites. That just leads back up to the cartographer, so we're going to cut right. And up here is my first little secret I can tell you guys about. I missed this the first time I played here. But you got that one you can break. This one you can break. This is going to get most of our 200. And then this one you can break. But you would think you just break this, and there's nothing there. But you can also break this wall. Go in here and get another one. Gives you a little extra coinage. You can drop down here. But really it skips a section I do want to hit, so I'm not going to. Go get our coinage real quick. This guy is pretty dang easy, honestly. There's one down. Oh, I forgot that was there. Two down. Three down. Now our doors should open back up. Nice little coin. Now on the left side, you can't go very far down this way, but I can get some more coins for whenever I go back up to the map shop, cartographer's house, talk to his wife. This one. Anyway, like I was saying, there is a point where I do not know what's going to happen next, and that is why I said that this is going to be a walkthrough slash playthrough. Because although I do know a little bit, I don't know everything. I'm sure there's some secrets I have not found, and I have not totally completed the game. So, yeah. Anyway, this next enemy after this, that wasp, I'm going to jump over him and get on the other side, because if I don't, he can knock me back into that guy. Then we're also going to go down here, get this. If you're quick, you can land down there and grab it. Just make sure you time it right. Heal up. I don't have to kill those wasps on the right. Oh. Heal up again. Although I'm probably going to kill at least one of them just to get the health back. There we go. And we're going to jump up here. This one I feel safe getting. You can also go over here and get that one, but I have no idea how to do it safely, so I just leave it. It's not super worth it anyway. This one, though, I do feel fine getting. Not hard to get the timing on that. Oh! Alright, now we're back in the main area. We're going to go up 2 little rows. Can't go that way. This way leads to the tram, but I'm going to leave that for later. And right here is our entrance into the boss area. Now this guy, you can actually kill him. I'm not going to because it's a pain, and you can just as easily skip him like so. These guys, these next few enemies you can't skip. Now, like I said, these guys jump, so just make sure you watch. Those guys charge 3 times, short little bursts, so just kind of keep your distance and attack him as he comes. Now there's also a third enemy we're going to see here in a second, kind of like that little pudgy guy, but he's got a horn, and that if you see the horn, he's going to do a long charge. You can either jump over him and attack him with his back turned, or you can kind of do the same strategy, you just got to be a little more careful. Here's the horn guy. So he's going to charge me. That's how you do that. This is the boss room, so just run to the left, it'll activate the boss. You can get a few attacks in before he even starts wailing. Back up. Oh, got hit by the first attack. First down. Heal. There we go. He's gonna jump into the middle. If you stand by either side, relatively safe. I have yet to get hit in one of these zones. Oh, thought I had that. Heal up. Just one more down. Ah. There we go. Now he's going to hop back up for a second here, but it's not going to be very long. He's going to jump over here into the middle, kind of psych you out. You will have to dodge a few of these. Then he jumps over here and knocks himself down. We're going to go down and bash his head in. Hey, buddy. Don't mind if I punch you in the face, do you? With my nail. And that's that. That's the first boss. Pretty simple. Now, something I didn't notice until the very last time I came through is this guy. Watch this guy. See if we can show this. I don't know how exactly to attack him yet. But I don't even know if it's possible to hurt him. But it is some kind of a fellow bug. I wonder which way he's gonna run. I have a feeling we're going to see that guy a little later on. Now this unlocks a passage to my left that leads back over to where the cartographer was sitting. But I'm also going to jump up here and see if we can add in the first mini-boss and our first spell into this episode. Let's see if we can. This section's not too tough. This whole first section's pretty okay once you get used to the mechanics of the sword. Rest on our little bench. Talk to the creepy shaman. He tells us that we must have met for a reason and he wants to give us a spell. Right here. I'm gonna take it. And it's gonna knock us out. He just roofied us. Out like a light. And the creepier part of getting that spell is that he traps us in a little cage. Won't let us out. Thank God he doesn't have any lotion. And he explains that he's going to make us do something that he could have just asked us to do. But we're just doing him a favor. Not because we owe him or anything. Just because we're friends. Now these little roly-poly guys honestly annoy the crap out of me. I hate fighting them. They're not really that tough, but my timing's just always off when I fight them. Really don't like those things, they just attack too quickly. But you can do it just like any of the other ones that just run at you. Time your strikes correctly. You can kill them pretty easy. This guy... I'm just gonna blow up because he annoys me. This one will lead over to the edge and let him fly off. Although we can't get any of the coins from that. Ah. Ah. That's okay, though. We'll get some more health here in just a second. That guy. Kind of worried I got too close right there. Go. Alright. Now the reason I went left right here is because it gives you this armor. Again, gives us a couple extra hits. Just a couple. Not a whole heck of a lot, but a few. If I needed it, that would replenish my soul. We're going to go ahead and fight him. I got to attack one of his little buddies in order to get enough soul to hit him the last time. There we go. And that's the first mini-boss. We're also going to jump over here and get our first actual charm, which you find out in the world, Soul Catcher, which increases the amount of soul you get from enemies. I'm going to go down here and get the shaman to let us out. Head up to town, and I will go into the cartographer's house and get our first charm from her. Let me see where we're at on time real quick. Alright. Now the cartographer's already headed off to the next area, and this little note he left us tells us that he should go see his wife up in Dirtmouth, which we are going to do. Ah. I do have more coins than what I needed, so some of that stuff you guys could probably skip if you really wanted to, but I do prefer to be a little bit thorough when I make these videos. I do as much as I can while I'm here in these sections. And all of those coin little rocks do respawn, so you can farm those if you absolutely wanted to. See the cartographer's wife real quick. We're going to buy a couple pins or charms from her. The Wayward Compass shows your position on the map, so we are definitely going to pick that up. The Quill updates the map as you find new areas, so we're going to buy that one too. The bench pin shows any benches you find on the map, so we're going to pick it up. And these other three I'm actually going to leave for now. The cocoon pin shows any of those little sacks with the small glowing blue bugs that give you armor. And the vendor pin shows any vendors, but we're not going to find any for a couple minutes. Probably not till later on in episode 2. Hot spring pin, we're not going to find a hot spring for a little while, so I'm just going to leave that and save these coins. We're going to find, we'll unlock some new ones here in a little bit, and I want to save the money. But guys, I'm going to run over here, save on this bench, and I think we're going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. That was episode 1 of Hollow Knight. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and make sure you hit that little bell icon so you get updated whenever I upload our next episode. Anyway, you can also follow me on Twitch and Instagram at Sentimental. And I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.